Hey there guys, it's Salis, and welcome to Gone Home. This is supposedly a really creepy, scary game, so personally I haven't really watched that many videos on it or even bothered to play it until now. It came out a while ago. Let's just dive right in, shall we? Use the arrow keys to walk, look around using the mouse. Oh, modifiers. These modifiers result in a non-standard experience. Modifiers cannot be changed while in-game. All lights turned on start, for those who don't like the dark. Disable map, there will be no in-game map to guide you. Unlock all doors. Disable voice diaries. You know what, we're gonna keep the modifiers off. That way at least you get to see a standard game. Let's go.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport, so you don't have to pick me up.
You went to space?
Really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay, so apparently we're back from Europe, and we're going to space in a shuttle. That's all we know so far. July 7th, 1995. The Spice Girls, no wonder she got out of Europe. Okay. I'm getting some really weird frame rate drops. If I sit still, it goes up to like 113 frames per second, but if I move too close to the rain, I get 2 frames per second. That's very odd. Hold right mouse or left shift to look closer. Ah! I have zoomy eyes. I went to Europe and didn't take my keys. What the hell? Right, apparently we gotta look around a little bit. Because here's my stuff. Are the keys and the stuff? What's that say? Apparently my name is Caitlin Greenbrier. I live in Portland, Oregon. And yeah, the date's in check. Passport control will have no problems. Right, now I'm looking for a fake rock. Is the key in the pot plant? Let me in! It's my own house. I swear I'm not trying to burglarise the place. Under this pot plant, maybe? Ah, cupboard. We are making progress. Turn the lamp on. Are those? Those are the most tangled up Christmas lights I've ever seen. Grab Christmas duck. Move the mouse to... Oh god! Why does the duck have soulless dead eyes? It costs $5.99, that explains a lot. Bugger off, duck! There's my key, we can get in. Press 1 or I to check the contents of your backpack. That's my... I'm not wearing a backpack. My backpack's in the middle of the porch. Open the door. Okay. Door is open. The frame rate drops immensely. Okay, we need to change the light bulb. We need to change it quickly. Right, turn the lamp on. Let's brighten this place up. Anything in the box? No. Open folder. Read invoice. Oh, I get it. They've only just moved house. Aha. $2,750. What the hell? You got
Dear
ripped
Katie,
off.
so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Okay, so we've got to find pages of this girl's diary. Okay, that works. Right now I need to pee, so what we got? Tap. Hand soap. Might as well put the lights on. What's in here? Anything useful? No, just towels. What's that? Examine magazine. Author magazine. This week's spotlight, Stephen King. Oh god, I know how this is going to go already. I'm going to put money on inanimate objects come to life because that's what Stephen King does. Whoa! Thunderstorm. Grab toilet paper. Oh god, the baby on the packet. Oh, it's got the same soulless dead eyes as the duck. You are not wanted, soulless dead-eye baby. Let's keep heading round to the left a little bit. Open the drawer. Check it out. Pencil. A very nicely modelled 3D pencil. Which I could throw like a spear. Not very useful. Read itinerary. Okay, so that's worldwide timetable. With a red heart printed on it. That's a bit weird. Okay, I departed in 1994 and I came back in 95. Oh god, I survived a year with the Spice Girls and Boyzone and ugh. Ugh. Damn you, Europe. Look, the storm's getting up. So by the looks of it, I went from Portland to somewhere, which I can't read, and then I went on to Europe. Whereabouts in Europe, I don't really know, but I like the fact she's marked all the time zones. Although I can't stress this enough, America, you are not directly north of Britain. You're not Britain's hat. Close the drawer, neat and tidy. Oh, I can't call anyone, that sucks. Oh, answer machine.
Sam. Sam.
Wake up.
Sam.
Okay, ow.
Sam, where are you?
Is Sam dead? Have I...
Really? I need to talk to you.
Have I just uncovered the secret? Is Sam dead?
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th.
Oh, that's just the
but it's
intro.
a really late flight, so that was the cheapest. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up.
Nope, nothing in the
Like, really,
cupboards.
seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Oh, is that another message? Nope, that's it. Read the note. Oh god, this is really weird. Sam! Daniel from the old neighbourhood called. He wants to come and see the new house. Call him back. Mom! Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Sorry, I'm always going to be a Sega fan. It's never going to stop. What's in here? Okay. Press 2 or M to check your location within the house. So I'm in the highlighted corridor, I'm guessing. What's in here? Storage cupboard! There's my backpack, look! Oh, it's a long one. Welcome, new students. We hope that you are as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. 1 sturdy folder, with pockets for each of your 6 class periods. 1 lined notebook per period, or 1 large notebook with 6 divided sections. At least 6 pens, blue or black ink, and 6 pencils. 1 box of coloured pencils, a standard combination lock for your assigned locker, a nutritious lunch, or $2.50 for a lunch provided by the school cafeteria. And, of course, a positive attitude. Please remember to get plenty of sleep that night before and be ready for the first bell to ring at 8 a.m. There's an 8 a.m. 8 a.m. You mean 8 a.m. exists? See you soon, and again, welcome. Should have probably read the name. Her name is Beth Valance, principal. Apparently she sounds very mannish.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Okay. Apparently this is a Psycho House, so hey, it's one of the postcards I sent. Let's have a look. Oh, apparently I went to France. Cheesy surrender monkeys. Anything in here? Nope, close the door. How about the drawer? Grab pen. Oh, obituary. Oscar Doc Mason. Oscar Mason, 60, of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8th, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service would be held this Sunday for the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. We all are welcome. His survivors include his nephew, Terence Greenbrier, as well as, in spirit, the people of Boone County to whom he provided wellness and comfort. And apparently someone called James Clark. He died at 31. I'm guessing it doesn't explain that he drove his car into the Booze It and Lose It van. Apparently he saw it as a challenge. What are you? Close drawer. Grab pack of cards. Go play 52 card pickup. Close the drawer. Nothing in the cupboard. What's in here? Lights on. Oh, it's a study. Examine paper. Okay. They say that the jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD-CD player, you'll be glad to know that the Pioneer seems to share this particular. Okay. Nice old-fashioned green lamp, though. I haven't seen those in years. Oh, can I smash the glass? No, that is an incredibly... Did I manage to get in the bin? Read crumpled pages. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stare twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts. Even though that place was a million miles away, no, he blinked, the sleep from his eyes looking through a carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk. Despite not having touched a drop in hours, he vomited onto his feet. Standard Saturday night, really. His bare feet. He started for a moment, processing his sick flecked toenails, scanning up his bare shins, bare knees. He was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fibre tunic, then fabric that stretched at the seams to contain her generous bosom. Oh God, he's writing erotic fiction now. Was emblazoned with the phrase "Matter Transference Operator" when he passed out. Spell checker! John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages had passed before. But now, man, they needed him more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it, so he could make the time machine, how to transport him boldly across time, and now he stood there, on the bridge of the starship Archimedes. I'm going to guess it's supposed to say command of the vessel, because only he, who had saved the president's life twice before, could helm the naive crew to their destiny and the fate of the galaxy. Okay, right. Pick a theme and go with it. You can't do sci-fi and erotica. You end up with stuff like Playmate of the Apes, and just don't. What book's this? The Killing of JFK. A Theory. Okay, so the guy's a conspiracy theorist. You know what? I'm going to make use of this for the first time in my life. Yes! Perfect landing. Nothing in there. Grab 3-ring binder. You know what? You aren't allowed to... Oh, I missed it. You aren't allowed to write stuff unless you pick a theme and go with it. You know what? I'm going to put your pens away too. Put it in the drawer. Put it in the drawer. There, you can't write anymore because I've hidden your pens. Nope, can't read post-it note. No, I'm not feeling that warm right now, so don't need the fan. Certainly got to go through all your stuff, though. Examine form. Okay, they've just recently had an electrical inspection on the new house. And I can't read any of that because handwriting's appalling. It's worse than mine. Never anything in these end cupboards. Lights on. There we go. Oh. Okay, what's here? Examine magazine. Fresh. Readers tell us about all their worst moments. 90210. Does anyone still care? No! Oh god, it's true stories. I was a teenage drag queen. Oh, we got some classy people and writing into our magazines these days. Anything on the shelves I can take? No? Nothing to read? What's this one? Stranger Under My Roof. You know what? That's probably better reading material than that magazine, so you can have that. Ah, open folder. Read letter. Dear Terence, David asked me to write to you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth. From an editing standpoint, there's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theatre Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your child. Really couldn't have come back to worse weather. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss. So I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Signed, Brent Kurtwood, Reviews Editor for Home Theatre Aficionado magazine. Okay, so we've learnt that someone who lives in this house is an editor at a magazine. Not much else we can really learn. Unless there's some kind of secrets in the paintings. You can do better. You probably could if you spent more time, say, writing and less time making yourself post-it note mantras and leaving them around the house. Right, so I came from that direction, so I'm going to go this way. Who are you?
And Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay
Yeah,
indoors.
just turn all the lights on, all of them.
Windows and doors. Flood conditions are
Ceiling fan!
for elevation.
Severe weather warning, you think? Wasting electricity there. Aha, I can crouch a little bit. It looks like we used to have a PS3, but someone stole it. What book's this one? Making Friends. Sam, thought this might help. Dad. I think his answer's going to be
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them. Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Okay, so basically you're a nerd and you want to go out with the goth chick. I feel for you, dude. Let's read the letter. Hi, Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer CLDD-703 unit with remote and cables. We need a half-page review for the October issue so that it gives you about 2 weeks to get us the copy for edit. Standard stuff like you gave on the CLDD-502. It's a combi player, so check its CD playback with a few discs as well as Laserdisc. They want us to definitely hit the signal to noise ratio and Toslink stuff for high-end buyers. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy the unit. Okay, I think I know what this game's going for now. It's a really, really quite interesting take on it. It's very, very Dear Esther-like. Which, Dear Esther wasn't really a game. Because you had zero interaction with everything, but here you can kind of... This is basically a fucking around simulator. It's got some creepy moments like with the storm and all this, but... I don't know why people say it's scary. It's not. It's just a mellow walk around someone's house and messing with their sofa cushions and shaking up their soda cans. Actually, can you shake up the soda can? Give it a good shake, give it a good shake, and throw! No, bad physics engine. But I can definitely see what they've tried to do, and they've kind of done it. You wander around the house and you get the story revealed to you piecemeal, and that's kind of cool. The modifiers thing, I think, is, well, apart from being obvious cheating, I think it does allow you to do different playstyles, so it encourages multiple playthroughs, so that's kind of cool. But like I said, I'm not entirely certain why people are listing this as a scary game, because it's really not. You can illuminate everywhere, and that kind of detracts from things. But I'm glad I played this. It's actually quite good. I'm definitely going to finish the story. But I'm probably not going to record it because, like I said, it has certain frame rate issues in certain areas of the house. Particularly the porch, where it dropped down to 2 frames a second. I don't know whether that's just got DxTory running or whether it's actually a problem with the game. But that remains to be seen, really. Hopefully, I'll have a nice, frightening game for you tomorrow. And until then, I've been Salis. Apparently, I live in the crazy house. And I will see you next time. Here, look at the Eiffel Tower.